Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to Heather Rose Up. I am Heather. Before I get started with this week's update, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can follow along on my weight loss journey on WW. If you'd like to see how I did with the goals that I made for myself last week, keep watching. Happy Tuesday, not Monday. It is not morning either. It is almost noon. No, so it is morning. No, that clock is, I didn't set that clock back. That clock is lying to me. Anyway, it is afternoon, so it's not morning. Hello, welcome to this vlog. I was currently updating or editing last week's video. By the time you watch this, it should be up. This last video started the exact same way. I seem to be falling behind with my vlogging and updating, but it's not because I'm not following plan. So let's catch up. Last week, I set some goals for myself for this week. And the goal, one of the big goals that I made was to get, to manage my weeklies a little better. And by doing that, I wanted to get a blue dot for one day at least over the weekend. Friday, I did not get a blue dot. Saturday, I got a blue dot. And Sunday, I got a blue dot. So I accomplished that goal. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. It is Tuesday, and I have 5 weekly smart points. Friday, I used quite a bit of weeklies. Monday, I got a blue dot again. So I'm trying to balance it out. Definitely in a better place than I was at this point last week. So I feel like I'm doing well. And I'm still tracking. Today's 50-something days of tracking. If you don't follow me on Instagram I post every single day that for accountability to share that I am doing my 100 days of honest tracking. And I have gotten better with being a little bit less sloppy with my tracking. My measurements, I'm becoming more precise with that to make sure that I'm utilizing this challenge for the best. So that's how things are going as of today. Hopefully this week will continue on this track and I still feel motivated. I feel like last week was a good change, and watching the video that I posted last week currently is helping me remember to stay motivated. So keep watching and we'll see how the rest of this week goes. Happy Friday. Obviously, I am not at my WW workshop. So, this week has been chaotic, and I'm sure it has been chaotic for everybody across America right now, across the globe. My heart goes out to those who are affected by the COVID-19 virus, and my thoughts and my prayers go out to all my viewers and everybody else, and I hope that everybody stays safe and healthy during this time. And I know that it causes many other stressors, and we will likely be challenged when it comes to our healthy eating going forward. So I have mentioned before that I'm a school bus driver, and I do live in Connecticut, and my town was one of the many towns that has been closed for school. Today they are in school, but we have early dismissals. So I was not able to go to my workshop because of timing. I'm trying to get this done quickly so I can go back to work and bring everybody home safely. Anyway, as far as how things went WW-wise this week, you saw in the previous clip, I was able to complete the goal of getting 2 blue dots over the weekend. My goal was actually just to get 1, and I got 2. I have continued with my tracking even throughout the stressful week, and I am still doing my 100 days of honest tracking. I think I'm close to 60 days now. I don't remember. I haven't posted on Instagram for the past couple of days, but for no other reason other than life's been chaotic. I have continued to earn a blue dot for every single day this week, which was not a goal of mine, but I pushed myself. My goal was to stay on plan, and I did. I ended the week with 0 weekly smart points last night, so that goes to show how many weeklies I used on Friday. But I stayed in plan. I used those weekly points like they're supposed to be used, and I feel really good about that. I feel accomplished, especially with everything that's going on. So hopefully that trend will continue. I don't see myself going to workshops
within the next few weeks. I have 2 children, and I don't think we'll be going anywhere for a while. Just until things clear up and we see, what the recommendations are going forward. But I still would like to make sure that I stay on plan going forward. Now, I'm a stress eater, and I know that being home with my 2 children who don't always get along might be stressful, but I'm going to try to focus as hard as I can. And if anything, my goal is to continue to honest track so I can complete that. Even if I go over, which I'm hoping I don't do, my goal is to track. I don't want to have a stressful day and go over and then feel like forget it and just stop. So I'm not going to judge myself. I'm not going to let the tracker judge me. My goal for the next week is to continue to track, honestly. And then I'll reevaluate next week. So I did come home and I did weigh myself on my scale. My scale is pretty close to the WW scale, so I'm just going to go with that, and we'll see how things go once I return to the WW scale. But according to my scale, I weighed in at 181.8 pounds, which means I lost 2.4 pounds this week. So last week I gained a pound, which means I lost that pound and then some. So I'm pretty proud of how I accomplished my goal of staying on plan, and it paid off. Sorry this video was short and all over the place. I hope that you continue to follow along on my journey. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great week. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next update. Bye, guys.